Starts to Trey Young. Oh, my goodness. Trey Young picks that.
Reserve for the Warriors last year. Big pickup by the Knicks to solidify that bench. Trae with a foul.
When you can force tough shots like that, you can live with the outcome.
Trae from the logo. That gets it.
The Knights and Hawks can get a score here.
Trae steps. Two-pointer good. Hawks have hit 11 threes in this game. Trae in the paint.
They won a state championship with his brother Kobe Jackson. Just bad exchange by the Bucks.
The 3 points here from Milwaukee, and Dame has struggled in this first half.
Like DeJounte, man, you just want to see one go down for Damian Lillard and what that might lead to.
8 for 8 now in this game.
Yeah, without question. You don't want to finish this night off with this kind of negative performance.
9 minutes left to play here in this game. Trey Young once again. Wow, he goes back.
Here in Atlanta. And the opening tip to the Hawks. Nice head fake. And the first quarter. Ant-Man had 32 in this building last season. Trae off the glass. Very difficult shot. Hawks need to try to slice into this big lead a little bit here. Trae gets around Edwards and puts it in. 8 points for Trae.
A little bit.
Well, and that pass was down around his ankles. Trae to the bench. Have to give him a step. 86-67. To Trae. Hits the brakes. Now gets to the paint. Floats it up and in. 10.5 to go. Trae off the screen. Throws a floater. And hits. High pick and roll for Trae. He'll fire. Catch! 3.5 to play. Trae flipped into the basket. Gets it. This game is tied after the first two makes. Trae goes in deep off the 7-5. Just the start of things on this Wednesday. Trae 7 is his season high as a Wizard. 17-10. Trae. Bogdanovich cross court to Trae. And his shot going first half. And Washington has taken its biggest lead at 10. Trae. Murray over the top to Trae. Jones to Trae. Wizards PR tells us questionable to return. 73-58. Trae up and good.
Again, just killing them in.
That's his shot right to the mid-range. Good box up by Willis, but couldn't corral it. And a set block from behind. CJ timed it. Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy. With 4 boards and a couple of times. 90 seconds going by in the third. The teardrop.
That's a switch that they want to get. So now Zion needs to take that away and not give him the opportunity to get that ball back.
Trey Young waiting for the pick. He'll take it. He gets 2 in a row.
And he has someone with him. They're attaching 2 to Brandon Ingram. DeJounte Murray. He understands that he has the size advantage over Hall.
Trey Young looking.
Get a transition point for that. I'll tell you one thing, it was a quick offense with the 3.
There is Holmgren, and Capella recovered on the backside for the rejection. And there is Young, who was late to getting in the first half, were contested. One of the reasons why there's sub 30% shooting. And you're going to give that up to Trey Young.
It just takes a little pressure off the Thunder's offense. The Thunder will put up 124 points in a game here.
Point lead here early on. It's about the territory where we start seeing the lungs burning, maybe. Jumpers 5 feet out. I'm going to stick with what I know. 41% career three-point shooter. Shot good for free throw, no good. You got to watch out for Trey Young. He read that the whole way, headed the other way. Tried out there on the perimeter. Step back 3, Trey Young.
And another turnover by the Magic.
That one gets away from Jonathan Isaac. Finds Trey Young in transition. And
as his game expands, he's
lane deflected away. Jalen Johnson has it in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Trey Young from deep. Got it.
little heat check here.
Oh, it's feeling like heat check time. This time he splits the double team right down the list. He's met at the rim. by a Kongwu, who swats it away, hawks the other way. A little bit from the charity stripe here early on. Trae Young down low to Clint Capella, gets it back.
Wagner missed his first 2 attempts. Gets that one to go.
Trae Young's going to try to answer, and he does. He can. And Trae Young will go to work, defended by Joe Ingles.
Look at the scoreboard. Let's get them back 2 at a time and take the threes when they're available.
Trae takes a deep three. Trae from 3. Can he get it going? Yes. Trae Young was 1. Wolf gets back. Trae with a nice move. Trae scoops. Edge of these opportunities.
He's usually a dead-eye shooter, but cannot seem to find the range.
Trae, 488. Trae gets a look from near the logo and hits it. DeJounte to Trae. Drives in and lays it in. Left. Hawks need some late lightning, and they need it now. Trae on the floater. Bay, now the ball's starting to move. Here's Trae. Backs up. Hits a 2. This should be some 4th quarter coming up. Trae, full floater. That's what killed him in the second in the league in fewest turnovers committed. That's 16. And there's Trae. Drama unfolds. 102-101. Trae gets to the glass. But that just shows you, Nick, you got to talk defensively.
You got to get under it.
Whoa, get back up.
Moving his feet.
Trae turns a corner. Gets it up over Joel. Here's Trae. Getting the screen. Getting into the paint. Floats it over it. Trae at mid-floor. Springer coming up on him. He'll launch. Young. And the Pacers jump up to a 6-0 lead. Aaron Nesmith, who got the start tonight, nailing that 3. The Hawks come back with a bomb from Trae. Right into the paint. And a steal by Trae. Racing to the other end. He'll lay it home. Trae takes a 3. Trae moves in. Oh, nice hit fake. Goes to where
his shooters are at. And this is an 11-point game.
11 points, 11 by 5 only, after being 20 points in arrears. Trae from deep. 112-110. Trae, tricky dribbles in the paint, quick shot.
They're really trying to make it tough on Trae Young.
Trae turns a corner, goes with the giant killer. Ball club down by 8. There's the second half shooting. Look at that for Indiana. 6-point game with 5 minutes and 47 seconds left. Trae with a massive 3, rattles it home. Put it up. 142-137. Trae, high glass, good. 47-143.
That was a hard bucket there.
Trae backs up, 3 ball, got it! Trae, DJ, Bogey, Johnson, and Bay on the floor. Trae going to work. Step back for 2. Now it's Murray moving in on Cam Johnson. Kicking it back to Trae. A bomb is good. Sure looked like it hit the pipe, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
And, you know, for an official, if it looks like it's that close, just knocked away and stolen by Bogey.
That's a terrible fast break opportunity there.
Minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Trae. Chance to duplicate that here. Trae. It's up and it paid off. 42-31 Hawks. Trae. Let's think of those point totals at halftime.
Oh, ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Miss. Tip. Good. Nick Claxton is there on the doorstep. 22-6 now.
Score is a score, isn't it?
Oh. He is big time. Great for Team US. Hawks have 27 second chance points in the game. For 2. 41 for Bridges.
Unstoppable.
adjust to the scouting report. Now what do you do? Now if they collapse, can you be a play quarter? Just setting the tone, getting into the paint, trying to cause havoc. Ty Jones, also another
position tonight. Not the case so far.
Look, that was a missed shot that they're turning.
So it's important to keep that awareness, to get screened. It's scary to think of, but we can do so much more when we find these earlier. So
72 degrees, man. It's cold out there. We got a cold front coming in.
Trey Young. Crossover.
Yeah, that's the points off turnovers, really.
Young got two whistles off their feet. Creates.
Short.
Second night of a back-to-back. Trey Young, step back three.
Young immediately calling for the ball, and they get it to him in a hurry. That's why, at any moment, gives to Griffin, gets the dribble back, and throws in a deep. Young again, knocks down, back outside. Matthews into the three. No, Young in the right spot.
Side of the screen, White went away from the screen. Wide open lane.
Young in the lane. Young gets free. Keeps on going. Young. Runner.
Use his body, shot right over the top.
Young. Keeps on, got to his spot. Quite a different team we saw in 11.
That's the type of play you get from that. You put pressure on the defense to have to make a decision. That's a heck of a pass.
Young is leaned on by Garland. Goes around a Kongwu screen.
Big shot. Don't get a foul here. That's the thing.
Young tries to answer.
right. Some of the flow. Here is Young. Hawks. Back to their street. Here is Young.
Well, my next job to get up on the Hawks right now. Let me try to go 2 for 1 in this half, and that's why. Let's see how Trey Young.
Johnson 19, Levy with 16. First bucket of the night for Malachi, along with 2 boards and 2 assists. They've hit 13 tonight on 28 shots from deep.
As a rookie, he's just gotten better and better. It's a 2 for 1, so I'd be surprised if he gives this one up.
6 seconds to go. Here comes Young. For the Spurs, 14-31.
To your advantage. He's been picking on DeJounte and Trae Young a little bit tonight.
Season best 24 for him as Young stops, as Sean mentioned, is what they've got to have.
He's good defensively, giving up that inside layup to good.
Here's this with it. The last few games, they played 18 games coming into tonight. Here's Trey Young for 3.
It needs to be developed.
Snyder in year number 1 as the Atlanta head coach. Sport career. See, they won't have to worry about Jalen Johnson. Showed him on the bench out for 7.
But it's always made sense to me because, you know, when you take off with the left foot, shoot with the right hand, you allow that defender to get closer to your shot.
Tosses that one away. 5-point edge, though, for the Bucks. Trey found that 3-point line.
Capella was blitzing him every ball screen. DeJounte Murray was guarding him individually.
There's that floater again.
Robertson did what it really was.
Like the new floppy violation exists kind of for players like Trey Young.
But the steals will work too.
12-second miss here for Chris.
It got looked into, but that was a beautiful setup by Trey Young today.
Trey with that floater once again. Every single game.
But then you play with fire, like against the Bulls.
Like you talked about it, two guys with that deep three-point logo range.
96 points the Bucks have put up in the final few seconds of the third quarter.
We've already had 4 lead changes in the opening 3 minutes. Trey dives, finally corralling with Trey. 2 for 1 opportunity.
Johnson, that was an easy shot there, and he didn't come close to making that one.
Trey. Entry to Capella, back to Trey. Pretty daylight turning that corner, hooks it with the left. Hawks by 5, and a steal by Murray. Behind the back to Trey. Looking to drive. 8 points for Dayron. Congo. Trey, 7, 6, 5. Trey in the paint. Trey with a floater by Capella, taken down by Capella. The last line of defense, and he was there.
Did not have to take that shot.
Trey with a floater. Screen, now Trey comes in to get it. Smith on him. 20 seconds. 18. Trey. Step back for the draws. Trey Young initially. With the base aid, a tremendous athlete.
I'm going to tell you one of the biggest reasons why they was win the championship last year is because Gordon Harness out there. Shoot a floater from that far out.
A.J. Griffin has come into the game now for the Hawks. Every time we've seen Trey crossing over Zeke Naji. Gets around to one move. Float. Trey at the top. Step back on Jokic. Got it. Three-pointer.
Multiple efforts. We talk about defense. That's a huge part of playing good defense.
Trae Young down into the paint.
And he's figuring it out. He's figuring out how to make the game easier for him. I don't understand why a lot of coaches and teams don't double team them more. And as you see him weave and score the basketball.
Young to a Conwood. Great job by Boucher in the second half. And overall, this is a team that loves to put up points. And when you got Trae Young,
just dropped it in. Good play by Scotty once again. And good deflection by Preston Chua.
Trey, and then
CP.
Yeah, and he went down and he did the push-ups very much like you and our director Chris Phillips, and then he steps in and makes it 3
free throw shooting, offensive opportunities and shots like that.
Trae Young stops on a dime and gets
exactly. You know Capella's going for that block shot, so Hurdle he can eat off of these situations.
Toronto. Pass stolen away. 8th turnover for Toronto. The other way, Kay to Young.
Catching it in rhythm.
Trae Young.
And I want to apologize to everyone by saying early on, Clint Capella's not the same shot blocker he was. He's showing that same ability as you.
And how about that crunch time? 4-4 from the free throw line. Raptors lead it by 9.
Getting right by Bogdanovich. I love the aggressiveness.
Trae Young.
Are in 2 for 1. Let's see if they utilize it right here. Yes, they do.
Trae Young.
That's a great matchup for the Raptors to exploit.
Young, 3, good.
You get 2. They GTA kids get accepted to go to South Bend, Indiana.
Fighting Irish.
A little change of pace here by Coach Starko.
Young. 10 turnovers, to 11 with 13 points.
Back in the zone again. Have to stay in this zone, Matt.
Combined tonight for 34, the Raptors 68 points, but the score
right here.
On the defensive end specifically, Young with OG on him. In Canada right now is Trae Young. Boxing Day, the World Juniors gets underway. Trae Young spins around like.
He's got to touch the ball, right? They haven't stopped him 2 plays in a row. Open. Something. Let's see if Quinn Snyder continues to use that zone, or is it just a one little play after a timeout?
Trey, you got all those commercials out there. You got your T-shirts that are selling.
Well, this is exactly what you want to do to a team that played just last night and traveled after the game as Young steps back, fires a high arc.
Out of his hand, he got slapped on his arm. He took his time, got his composure, and scored.
Young to the basket. Charges from 4 different Raptors. Wow.
That's a great stat, man.
Young stops and
Feet set. He can flat shoot the basketball as he's shown tonight.
Wade's a perfect 4 for 4. All 3 rebounds. He's bothered by Strus. Eventually outlets to Young. 30 seconds to go in the half. Young steps back.
Dynamic.
Young this time is chased by Strus. He can
get that ball quick, man. Very explosive.
Young tries to turn the corner on Thompson. Steps into the corner.
Nice pass. Good up. Kick it over to the open man. He's got to make some of those shots.
Young nearly got stripped by Portis. The bunny was right inside. Young stops. Young fires. That was the second on Isaac. It bears repeating as Isaac talks it out with Trae Young as Young launches right off the inbounds.
We were on the backboard. We had him covered defensively on that defensive rebound. Everybody was inside. Good job by Jared Allen.
Great move by Young. He gets the...
With 6, 5 on the shot clock. Puts Ivy out skates. Has to shoot it. Rainbow. No good. Trae getting into his bag here. Wesley Matthews got pushed down. League coming into the game. Point guards generally have more, but that's a high number. Here is an indivisible hole. If you play bad defense, it affects your offense and vice versa. Trae with a long 3 by Bogey. Trae is going to revisit a pick and roll. Pops for a Kongwu to Trae. Trae cut off, spins.
To Wiseman.
Yeah, the Pistons pile up the points in the paint. They've got 52. They had 70.
Trae Young picking up full court.
Wow, that was way out there. And
Come to life. He waited, and it was about the second or third beat before Jabari could get there.
And the Rockets are 0 of 3 from 3, so tough to have a lead in an NBA game when one team's 7 of 14. Now make.
Now with the trap on Trae Young, they've gone over these double teams. Trae just getting the ball to the middle of the floor, and then they're hitting guys for.
He's got 11. 4 of the 5 Rocket starters now in double figures. Young glides to the basket. As the Rockets only have 1 timeout left. 8-point game. Young! Steph had it rejected. Back come the Hawks, 4 on 4. 2 guys are down at the other end.
Trap here, and if they can't get it, gonna foul.
This is a great free throw shooting team. They don't get a foul. Young.
Nice segment there by Hero. Twice he cut Murray off on a potential baseline drive. Long 3 out of the University of Washington. Murray originally from Seattle. From the top of the circle, 10 big man. Good backup center. Trae Young drives in, got past Richardson. Back, made it a 3-point game late in the first quarter. It's been close ever since. Trae Young with a triple.
From 14 feet, that was a shot Udonis Haslem made. That was his go-to move. Or being able to double team or switch, which they just did on this particular action.
As San Jaquez Jr. is defending, and Young, biggest lead of the fourth quarter for the Heat. Young on a 6 triples tonight, but he's turned it over there on the steal by Bogdanovich. With the Heat up 7, it's Young. He triples again. And he had 6 points for 3 quarters. He's got 23 now.
How about 6 assists from Bam? High Trae Young here.
Young gets one off.
At the logo for Trae. Williams on him. Now Ja straight up. He's used the dribble
to his sweet spot.
13-12. He is 9. Tied at the moment. Trae working against Vince Williams Jr. Lead. 2-for-1 opportunity here for Atlanta. Like to shoot it at about 32, 31.
He was able to freeze DJ and get to the basket.
Trae turned in to be a first-team All-Big 12 performer as a senior at TCU. Trae coming down the wing. Bogey with Bain all over him. John the paint. Blocked by Chicago again. Back-to-back block shots for.
But then Trey being able to have the sense of mind to be able to finish that shot.
Now you need a quick bucket. You need something solid.
Trae
Went out with foul trouble.
29 second-half points and 35 for the night.
Trae Young being guarded by Kobe White. Shot clock under 10. Little step-back shot by Trae Young, and that's money. And the Hawks are one of the highest scoring teams in the NBA. They rank third at 122 points a game, so they will shoot it quickly. Trae Young lineups that open the game. Kobe got caught on a screen there. Comes up limping a little bit. Trae Young left open for three, and that's good.
Lamar here in his third quarter, fourth.
Yeah, especially without Luch and Zach. He's going to need to get more offense going as close it now. Young trying to bait him for a foul. Flips up his girls, trying to find some operating room against the taller Jalen Johnson. Winds up turning it over, and here's Young in the open.
Mike Brown, the head coach of the Kings, was the NBA's coach of the year last year. Sacramento had that marvelous campaign. Jalen Johnson, Hawks have 5 seconds, 4. Trae coming over. Trae is going to get to the hole, and he's going to hang. When the Kings were getting blown out, didn't play at all in the second. To Trae.
Nobody wants to grab the rebound. They tipping it and expecting a teammate to get it.
And a little floater is good. Taken away by Trae. Out of the double. Here's Bogey. He fakes it. He gives it back. And Young hits a three by Murray.
Another unforced turnover. Just bad to him.
Trae from the corner. Yes! Then the little flurry by Lyles. Sabonis and Fox doing all the fourth quarter scoring.
Contest. $1 to the pot. What's your decision making? And like I said, let it fly with confidence. Hawks will let you score.
About that second half, and I love what he told Megan after the game. Taking the response. It's like he almost picked up his pivot foot. Matthews.
The situation in the team.
Trae Young.
Cabela been in the league. How long has Cabela been in the league? He was doing that with James Harden in Houston.
Trae Young. Trae. Stop. He's going with Kispert, Pascala, Avdia, right. 8 points for Kispert here in the fourth quarter. This 15. Young. Fake the behind the back pass into a floater. Trae Young with a 13 assists.
When you talk about the rebounding struts.
Capella screens. Trae fires. Hawks lead at 31-17. Trae had it popped away, got it back. Ending year.
Oh yeah, he is doing it all. And again, it's a
71-54.
Well, they're winning, and that's the difference.
Biggest advantage was 21. Trae comes back to get the basketball. The old saying, Nick, you can't get closer than close.
Exactly.
111-97. Trae backs up, and Trae. McConnell nearly had it.
Young. Thought might be a little tight.
Defense by Young. That was going to be an alley-oop to Smith. Boy, he carried it. On defense, Bogdanovich is down in the lane. Shot clock down to 3. Young finally makes one. By Hield.
Did you see the pass, though? I mean, wouldn't necessarily encourage it, but it's just so instinctive.
Young driving, scooping it up. Drive on Fultz. Markelle cut him off. Young. Anthony KK matched up against Trae Young. And a step back 2. 1:2:25 to play in the first half. Still good. Here comes Atlanta.
To be a little crisper. Tried to bounce it over there. The game. He's now got 21. Young. That they only average 4 block shots a game with Okongwu and Pascala up there.
And the Magic lead by 7.
Knocked down on the way. especially the offensive glass tonight.
Always a good thing when you be recognized by where you came from.
Trae throws it in. It's ahead to Sadiq. Off his hand, but back to Johnson. Cross court to Trae. Open over Batum. Got it. And Trae turns a corner. Puts it up and in.
Has a play there by the Sixers. Got the ball up the floor quickly.
Trae moves quickly. Combo lost it though. Forrest ahead to Bogey. Leads it back for Trae. Wide open three. 200 built. Trae gets it off and in.
So they wait for the next guy to get it instead of the first available guy standing next to him.
Trae puts it up. Atlanta. Trae off the staggered screen. Got foot, but Sadiq saves it. Back to Trae. 5 on the shot clock. Trae looking. Trae driving.
Oh my.
That's 3 now for Buddy. Bogey comes off the Congress screen. Now they rework it with Trae. Stops the line. Here's Jalen. Into the paint. Kicks it back to Trae. Long 3 on the way. Good. And the Wizards go up by 8. Biggest lead tonight. 6 seconds, 5. Trae's going to try another.
2 points. He's efficient tonight.
Atlanta puts the ball in Trey Young's hands. The first shot of the third is good.
6 of 13 from the floor.
Trae turns the corner and drops. Jalen. Trae gets in, gets bumped.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did not see this coming.
We saw that last night.
Yeah. Go and feed. Johnson up top. The Hawks are coming off of back-to-back 20-point losses. Blown out twice. He doesn't play in the back end of a back-to-back. They were off yesterday. They played Saturday, so here he plays the Saturday.
Around. You can go straight up with that. Be more comfortable with that.
Will Jackson the steal. Young on the lead. They'll let him go. And Young's got the rock. Working into Jones. Second to go. Up big.
They'll settle it a little bit more, but they're getting the shots they want.
Still 16 first quarter points by San Antonio. 3 from way outside.
Come on. And Pop has been saying this. Look, they average about 37 three-point attempts a game. I'm telling you.
Vassell is now on Young. It's a 3. And he got another one. Young, who's run 5 of 5 from 3. Another one from way outside. Rebounding in the league.
Heat check. I don't know. Wait till they get to Boston.
Young will move. Wesley is the Jones on him. Trae making the move. Nice move it was.
Trae has it on the wing. Looks at his options. Drives around Carter. Gets to the... Trae.
Tougher 3 you're going to see tonight.
Team looking for its 23rd win of the season. I got it. 3-ball good. Oh! Revved up, missed the dunk. Over to Trae. His floater is good. And the Hawks go in front. Bogey playing this first quarter like he ended the game last night in Miami. Trae for 3.
At the rim, he added that communicating and building a wall around the paint are things the Hawks have strived for since the beginning of the season, where they need to improve.
Cavs back up by 10. Biggest lead was 11. 2:15. No way. Trae with a giant killer. Yes, but Jalen the offensive rebound. Back in the middle of Trae. Weaves his way into the lane. The floater is good. But then fell to the Knicks in the playoffs in just 5 games. New York really took the disco back.
And you don't want to start digging yourself holes here.
Twins get a good motion.
Guy coming off the bench, average 9 threes.
He has to ice his elbow down after.
Here's just force him to give it up the time. You don't have to do it all the time, but from time to time, force him to give it up.
Trae drills it.
No scoring so easily. Same thing Ebix was saying. He said it would never happen because we would throw so many looks at him.
Well, these Mavericks come at you in waves. Josh Green has 15.
To Dominique's point, the other thing is you can't allow him to split the screen, and that's on Trae. He's got to be able to close that screen before the...
With the ball in his hands at the end of the quarter. Puts it up. Murray. 3 for Sadiq, no. 3 for Trae, no. Now a sidestep with Hardaway out of the way, and he hits. Trey's got to go quickly. Fakes and fires. Sideline. Rebound away from Grady Dick. Out it comes to Trae. He'll drive it.
I don't care if he had a big night scoring-wise, but what he's doing as far as...
62-69. Trae. Block 3 is good.
Alluding to that made three-point shot, those 2 free throws.
There is the Hawks assistant. Long time game. Now the Hawks can get the lead back as Trae operates out front. Nice. Goes off glass. Trae. Scotty Barnes trying to stay with Trae. Fakes them behind the back. Oh. 110-107. Trae. Ball back out to the trailing Trey Young. Hawks down 1. Trae going up. And now leads the attack. Cross court to Trae. Gets around Austin Reeves to the glass and lays it. Bogey's missed. Rebounded by Kogwu. Trae, uncontested, deep 3. 46-41. Trae's floater.
Time to get it to drop.
Trae, quick crossover, got Reeves back pedaling. Murray. And they are going after Reeves, aren't they? Cross court to Trae. He's got the 3.
Bob has 15 points.
Trae, quick 3, bingo. 10 points for LeBron. Hawks have not beaten as Trae comes. Well, LeBron tried to go back door. He slips and falls. He's still down. Hawks, Trey Young measures and drains a 3-point game. Trae off the Kogwu screen. Vanderbilt chasing him. Trae's got a screen and fires and hits a 3. Free throw. It remains a 6-4 game. Trae with a step back 3. Goes out.
Bigs running to the rim. Now all the rims, they run to the perimeter, so it's really nowhere to go.
All right, Trae.
Him just have a great game. Good pick there by Trae.
Got him clean. Did you ever play with a broken nose?
I have played with a broken lot.
Everything?
Yes.
Trae, another bomb. Boy, all 3 of his threes have been
down there in defensive assignments there, but there's Trae wide open again.
25. In this first half, Trae to the basket.
Offensive rebounding down there around the basket. Tough shot to take off the break.
Wesley Matthews starts the second half ahead of the injured Sadiq Bey, and Trae nails another. Jalen's pass to Matthews. Back up top. Here's Trae. Sidesteps Nurkic. Drills another. Man, he is on it tonight. Second chance.
Wow, he couldn't have got a better look than that.
Trae.
Game that way, really forcing tough shots. Now, yeah, Suns made some shots.
Trae. 116-111. Trae hangs, backs up. Phoenix. And Trae with a steal on Durant. Waits, shoots a 3. Bingo! Krzyzewski falls down. Trae will take the monster 3 and nail it. Clock is off. 6 seconds. Trae going to work. Puts up the 3. Trae working on Santos. Trae. One hand scooped in the rebound to Jalen Johnson.
That was a mistimed jump there by Kuminga.
Jalen flips it over. Trae's 3. Bullseye. Kuminga has it stripped. Trae got him. Got his wallet, his watch, everything. And hits the 3.
Capella.
Man, 2 and counting. 92-91. one. Trae gets bumped. No call, but he got the basket. And cooking here out of the timeout. Trae. And denied, so he'll take the three ball and nail. Trae works it up. Sidestep. Oh, yeah.
Big shot.
Trae 7 of 11 on threes. Gets a layup. 36-131. Trae coming up. Dribbles around 3 defenders. Trae. Trae with the giant. Cut it to 2. And he goes right back to 8. Here's Trae. Last good.
Even Steven game.
Trae against Coffee. Stops, goes, banks. The 3. Number 1 in the league in three-point percentage overall. Just under 48-73. Trae just outside the logo. Trae again. Fakes Tice. Goes to the corner. Trae with power on it. He puts it up. Got it! Great. Trae gets downhill.
This was an opening. He goes all the way to the basket and he gets Young. Banks it home. A real shame.
Correction is only a 2-point clock.
Young gets a step, gets a bucket. Throws it out deep. Young. Pulls up. Big shot. Young. Might be his first corner 3 made in the left corner. I'd be curious about that. I don't know if I've seen one.
No Tyrese, no DeAnthony Melton, no Nico Batum, no Joel Embiid, no Robert Covington, Trey Young. 14 fouls on the Sixers, 3 on the Hawks, about 45 to go. Also a two-way player for the Sixers after a couple of seasons at Wichita State, 1 at Arkansas. Here's Trey Young knocking down the triple.
Tony Bennett has a tremendous player development program there. They produce really good players.
Trey Young. He's been frustrating Young so far. To Trey.
Him open.
Yeah. Young bringing it up for the Hawks. Left alone.
See that open.
Yeah. So many.
On the floor, it holds them together, makes them a collective unit so they can be all on the same page. Last possession.
There was a lot of contact there. Young hesitates. Crowd willing its defense on.
Stay on the floor for pump fakes.
Young is scooping. Have to go. Shot clock at 7.
Don't fall for pump fakes.
Step back from Young. Gonna say it was a long.
I mean, he's the one. I've watched this kid when he was very young, and so he has a lot of.
Bogey gives it right back to Trae. Shot clock at 10.
Out is one of the reasons or things to fix with the discrepancy in rebounding. What else can help in that area?
Well, I mean, we have the team.
Trae waits, gets the screen, a little roll action from Okongwu. Hawks won that second quarter by 20 points. That's the first time they
did also mention that we have to do better at the end of quarters. We've had too many empty possessions.
Loose ball, batted out. It's going to be Atlanta ball. Trae for 3.
The lane.
Kobe White is 2 for 10 and 0 for 4 from 3. Trae off the glass. Bulls have to switch it. Nasubu's got Trae. 4 seconds. 3.
Put them in position to be successful. It's only going to get better, folks, as these guys get familiar with each other. Nick has now made 11 consecutive shots dating back to Monday's game against Young. Step back 3.
Brown just now getting to his feet. Trae left alone, a rhythm bounce, and he fires. Hits.
All bodies to lock up that offensive rebound.
Trae gets free. Left hand gives to Trae. to the bucket. Trae will launch.